As he
We are
start, let me
rolling
know
tape.
okay, just start. My name is Paula.
My name is Paula Frankel, and I'm a script supervisor. Now, I don't write the script, which is a common misconception people have. I supervise it once it is written, and I take notes for the editor. I work with the director, making sure the scenes are covered correctly, screen direction is correct, costumes, props, that sort of thing is correct continuity. I help the actors run their lines, stuff like that.
What is the difference between some of the projects you've worked on in the past and working on a video game?
Well, this is my third video game, and I find that each video game is a little different than a feature or a TV movie. Since it's an interactive thing, there are a lot of different options and reactions that have to be covered instead of a straight linear story. So we have to make sure that if a player pushes a button and gets his or herself in a certain position, we have the footage to cover that option. So it's sort of like thinking in 3D, like it reminds me of a 3D chess game. You have to really think about all the alternatives that are available. And one game I did was about space mission. And so we had different missions and different characters. It was all done with a blue screen background. None of the actors had any kind of props to work with. So we were generating the sets and props on a computer, and the actors were acting in 4 empty walls. So that was an interesting challenge.
What do you think?
Hold on, I'm gonna change frame.
Okay, think about too that this is the kids are going to watch this also.
Oh, okay.
So we have to
Make it
bring
more
kids to their level. What do you think that this is going to have to offer, to the audience? Do you think this is going to hop off the shelves?
Well, I think kids like trucks. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of big trucks. A big red dump truck and a big yellow excavator. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun for kids.
You have a little boy.
Love it. He'll love it because he has a book called Monster Building Machines, and it's got a piling rig and a bulldozer and a jackhammer, and it's his favorite book. We read it every night before bed.
What's the toughest thing about your job when it comes to a video game in simple form for kids?
Just figuring out all the different shots we need to put it together to make the game.
Okay, camera. Okay, we're now rolling.
I think kids will like this game because there's a lot of big trucks, bright colors. We got a red dump truck, we got a yellow excavator, and there's 2 goofy guys that are talking, and I think it's going to be a fun game to play.
Is it fun to work on?
Oh yeah.
What makes it fun?
The people are nice. The trucks are nice. The pay is nice.
That hits El Camino.
What else could you want?
So what about?
Food is good. I had 2 helpings at lunch.
What's your favorite personality out of all the heavy equipment?
Well, we've only done the excavator so far. So, you mean the character or the machine?
Sure. Well, both.
Well, I don't want to name anyone in particular. I think Dizzy was good. The Coffee Bean Gang were funny. Nuts is good. Bertha.
Do the trucks have personalities?
We haven't brought their personalities out. I'm sure they do. I haven't gotten to know them very well.
What about the names of the trucks?
Well,
Still there.
Eddie the excavator and Barney the bulldozer are the 2 that come to mind right now. And the steamroller, I think, was Melvin. And the wrecking ball was Randy.
So is this a whole new era for the industry and for kids?
Yeah. It's something that I never grew up with, and all these kids are going to be, 3 years old. They're learning how to use computers and playing these games. It's a whole new thing.
What about for us, for all the people that are working in the industry?
Stand by the slate.
Okay.
We're standing by the slate.
Okay, we got to stand by the slate. Why down?
I want to shoot his next little game sequence.
Okay.
So
That'll be scene 6.
did we leave? We didn't leave on a slate. Did we?
No,
That's in Campbell.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there was
Ted?
future, all this stuff.
Okay, it's a wrap.